Do you desire an audience with His Holiness the Pope? If you have been baptized, please tell me the name of your hometown and when your baptism took place. Luca, born in Iliasville, baptized on the 1st of May, 1455. Looks like you're on the list. Wait, what's this? Special permission for an audience? This way, please. His Holiness considers your audience a top priority. Oh, I get it. The higher-ups must have been told that Ilias descended for your baptism. The VIP treatment feels kinda good. Makes me feel important. I bet there's a business opportunity here. Thus we were taken to the King of San Ilia. I am Peter the 14th, ruler of San Ilia. I have heard that Ilias herself descended during your baptism. We are truly honored beyond measure to be granted an audience with your holiness. Meeting you in person is a joy incomparable to any other. When did she get so formal? We're grateful for the audience and we feel very lucky to have met you in Leave the sophist readings for later! King of San Ilia, do you know anything concerning a white rabbit monster? A white rabbit? Sorry, but this is the first time I have heard of such a monster. I'll consult our archives later, but I doubt I'll find anything. I can't imagine that there will be any information about the white rabbit in human literature, which means her current whereabouts remain unknown. Well, I suspected as much. But she's a mystery to me, the Monster Lord. There's no way humans would know about her. Then how about Luca's father, Marcellus? He was a famous hero a few decades ago, so he should have left some records behind. The hero Marcellus? We've investigated him quite a bit, actually. After all, there's a chance he was connected to my attempted assassination a few years ago. Oh, right. After that assassination attempt, Uncle Lazarus became a suspect, so his friends were investigated as well. Of course, Uncle Lazarus is innocent. People just easily misjudge him. Lazarus is something of a surrogate parent to you, correct? Strange how our lives can intersect, but that's not important right now. While we did acquire some information back then, I suspect it's nothing you don't already know. He was a man of high morals, and he helped many people during his journey. There was nothing suspicious about him. A model hero, so to speak. But several years ago, he left on another journey, alone this time, and then he vanished completely. Well, he seems like a wonderful person. Nothing new there. Still, to think that before he started his second journey, there was practically nothing suspicious about him. No new information then. As I thought, before setting out on his second journey, there was nothing suspicious about him. However, recently he's been sighted in several far-flung places. The east of Ilias Continent, the Taurus north of Sabasa, the man has made a number of curious appearances. So he's in Taurus after all. As we thought, he's moving between different worlds, but why? There is also one sighting that may concern you directly. Some have reported seeing him in this castle's underground library. Eh? Here? When did that happen? A year ago. Moreover, it seems he donated a book to the library, or at least left it behind. It's an old tome called Worship of the Four Spirits. I honestly couldn't tell you why he left it, though. Left a book about the worship of the Four Spirits? That's pretty odd. A book about the pagan faith in those abominable spirits? What was he doing with that? Pew! Pew, pew, pew! Is that book still in the underground library? It's stored in the library's deepest section. I wouldn't mind giving it to you since you're his relative, but... vexingly enough, much of the underground library has been occupied by monsters and turned into a dungeon. It's very dangerous to enter it now. This too must be a result of the recent aberrations. For the very center of my fate to be subjugated by monsters is... Hey, it happened in the original too, so... Don't worry, we'll get the book. Oh yeah, let's be a anyone who stands in our way. Be careful. I pray that the information you obtained is useful to you. Let's go immediately. The tome may contain a message intended for Luca. Wait a second. Our business may be done here, but shouldn't we also ask His Holiness if we can help him with anything? Pope needs something? Go on, say it, I'll listen. There is actually something I would like to request of you, but you should finish your own business here first. Return after you retrieve your book, and I will tell you details of my request. Understood. We'll come back as soon as possible. Q! Dad left a book behind in the underground library. If I can get that, then maybe I'll understand his actions. Our next goal is to get that tome. The person behind His Holiness' the Pope's assassination attempt hasn't been caught yet. However, there are whispered rumors in the streets that the anti-machina faction was behind it. Honestly, though, I don't think they were involved. After all, while I was investigating... Wait, that's confidential. What I meant was, there's no way an anti-machina fanatic would use a bomb. It was a crime perpetrated by someone else. The main suspect is a man named Lazarus, but without any evidence, we got no grounds to arrest him. That's a false accusation anyway. He just looks really shady is all. I'm charged with protecting His Holiness the Pope. Even if it costs me a lot of life, I shall protect His Holiness. However, that assassination attempt showed me my own incompetence. If only I had taken that blast instead of His Holiness. Our lives are the most important thing given to us by Ilias. You should never wish you have lost it. Yes, Your Holiness. I apologize. That attack was... Your Holiness was... I thought of going to Ludite Village, but in the end, I decided to stay in San Ilia. I believe that a humble and simple life differs from a primitive one. I've also started to wonder whether Ilias really wished for this schism. I'll live the way I believe in and the way my faith dictates. After all, how can those who don't believe in themselves believe in the gods? The poor church doesn't fit me at all. It must be at least as glorious as this cathedral. How utterly foolish. She has completely forgotten the heavenly virtue of honorable poverty. So then why is the foremost cathedral of a religion which exposes the virtues of poverty this luxurious? I really need to remember that cave I locked. I really need to remember where that cave I locked her in was. Please, let my next job go off without a hitch. Female priest is praying quietly. The man is praying seriously. Pray solemnly and in tranquility, and surely the goddess will forgive your sins. The goddess is right by your side. Now let us pray in silence. Ilias, praise bring praise to the world. So this is the great cathedral. Wonderful. A long journey was well worth it. The old man is praying quietly. Please heal Dad's strained back. I get all fired up whenever I come here. Oh, my energy drains whenever I come here. The majority of the knights have left for the war. Most of the remaining troops have left to suppress evil monsters, too. I wonder if the day will come when we shall also be forced to run around with weapons, just in case. I've been doing muscle training in secret. If I'm going to eat him, I better wait until he fattens up a bit. Just earlier, I was shown the way by the Pope. He's right. I never showed my gratitude to my parents. I should go settle down in my hometown for a while. Look, filial piety is important. Oh, Goddess, please grant Her Majesty ethics and make her a woman worth serving. How could such a thing happen? Until recently, she was a talented woman with such a deep respect for her father. Oh my, he's trying to correct some stubborn tomboy princess. Talking about Sarah. I beg you, let me pass the test this time. I beg you, it's my last chance, please. If he has time to pray to the goddess, then he has time to study instead. He seems a little too earnest to me. I wonder what I should make for dinner tonight. Jesus, letting God micromanage your life? I don't want to work. The youth is praying seriously. Or at least he's pretending to. He's actually staring at the maid's butt. Deplorable! In a holy church! Please hear me, Father. I've fallen for a girl living next door to me. Please hear me, Father. I'm being stalked by a man who lives next door to me. What does God do with prayers that are contradictory? Even if just once. I want to go on a pilgrimage to Mount St. Thomas, but it's impossible for this weak body of mine. Our duty is to guide those who have begun to lose their faith. As such, we cannot allow ourselves to have any doubt in Ilias. The goddess is with us at all times. The goddess will always respond to our prayers. Indeed. Just continue to single-mindedly believe in me. Even when I'm not here and am not answering your prayers. I'll check my messages eventually. San Ilia is at a crossroads. It's at times like these that we need to have strong faith in our hearts. In a few days, I'll have an audience with the Pope. It's far more than I deserve. I'm so nervous it feels like my heart might stop. Well, don't kill over before your meeting with him. I still haven't been inside the ancient temple's ruins. There are very few guards who are allowed in there. I wonder how divine those ruins are. Oh, I want to see them. Outsiders are prohibited from going any further. I can sense treasure inside there! Oh, I guess that's it for... The underground library houses several masterpieces and rare books. It's absolutely unbearable for it to have become a dungeon. The Mark Knight troop is usually in charge of escorting His Holiness when he travels, but currently they're out on an expedition. Normally they would have returned by now. Dear me, this is troubling. I don't have nearly enough skilled soldiers. On the day of the assassination, I saw it. The pitiful, bloodied appearance of His Holiness when he was transported to the medical office. No matter how highly you think of His Holiness, no one could have survived such wounds. Why are they saying that they were just minor injuries? Honestly, I suspect a body double. Either a body double was the one blown away back then, or the current pope is actually... Sorry, forget about it. It's just the foolish talk of a priest whose faith has been shaken. No, you're pretty much on the money. It's not a body double, but you're right that it's way too suspicious. The guards inside San Ilia are carefully selected. Only the truly pious and brave are recruited. It's the dream of knights all over the world. I'd pass on it. Having to be this place's security sounds stifling. Do you wish to pray in the cathedral? Straight ahead. I just got back from there. Castle's underground library has the largest collection of books in the world, so it's not an exaggeration to say it contains the world's knowledge. However, the second level and below are currently off limits. It seems monsters have taken up residence there. The underground library is down the passage to the right. Go down the large staircase and you'll be there. The library is being occupied by monsters? I wonder if the monsters are just really enthusiastic about staying. Well, that probably is part of it. This invasion was on my orders, of course. Either some monster clan has gone rogue, or Mother has. It's probably your mother. Welcome to San Ilia Castle. We are open to everyone. Open to all citizens, huh? There's a slight difference there. What? Are even the priests fighting now? For priests to fight amongst themselves? I hope they don't sell this with their fists. Ah, who am I kidding? Suck it to 'em, boys! We need some entertainment here. The strongest is the one who's right. No matter where you go, this law remains unchanged. They should just sell this with a race. Two priests are arguing about the current war. We should immediately leave the Alliance and withdraw our forces. How many will be sacrificed if we perpetuate this conflict by joining it? Our participation in the Alliance is necessitated by the military situation. If Grand Gold annexes Grand Noah, we will be attacked next. But now that Sabasa has withdrawn from the Alliance, Grand Noah's defeat is inevitable. The wiser course would be to strengthen our own defenses while we still can. It'd be a great folly to focus so much on defense that we sacrifice our ability to counterattack. No matter how dismal the situation is, far more hope lies in fighting alongside Grand Noah. The argument is getting heated. Again, by today's standards, that's the tamest argument I've seen in a decade. On these stairs you find the underground library. Book-type monsters have occupied from the second floor down, so be careful down there. Just set fire to the book monsters! Book-type monsters should be weak to fire. You're weak to fire! Here are the facilities for our soldiers. While they're open to visitors, it's not much fun to just watch a bunch of guys train. Depends on who you're talking to. San Ilia Castle once had a sword called the Sword of the Goddess. It's supposed to be bestowed upon a true hero who is worthy of it. However, it was apparently lost several years ago. Frankly, it all seems a bit ominous to me. In reality, the sword was merely symbolic. It was made so that humanity would not lose sight of what it represents. And what's with the quest in order to prove that you're worthy of it? Oh, that was just to send you north so you had to fight monsters along the way in order to gain your level. How else would you expect to beat the Monster Lord? Alright, fair point. The ladies love temple knights. To really make them squeal, though, I need to pay attention to my grooming. I can't let my helmet tilt too low. I need to raise it a little, let my bangs peek out. Is it really okay to just care about your looks? You'll all look the same after you've been melted. There was a report that zombies and ghosts or something appeared in that mansion to the north. The suppression team was sent there immediately, but they haven't returned. Now a second suppression team is headed there. I hope they come back safely. Whenever a team is dispatched to get rid of evil monsters, a lot of them go missing. There are several cases where the missing soldiers actually survive. You know how some monsters catch humans and do those kinds of things to them? Surprisingly, there's often some among the missing soldiers who aren't immediately killed by it. Among them, there's some who even return with a new family. Or, wait, I can't say anymore. Or my own purity might be questioned. It's good when things are lively. It's fine. That's a good thing. Mage Masher. Take it. I'm patrolling the castle. All clear. Shall I relieve you and take over your patrol? What? No! You can't do that! Barracks are just ahead. Let's start from the back. See knowledge. Job XP. We'll save that. Our reserves are really getting depleted. To be honest, San Ilia didn't have that strong of a military. Our elite knights are extremely talented, but compared to other countries' forces, there are very few of them. I wish this war would end. Why did Grand Gold suddenly try to expand? You used to have such a good relationship with Grand Noah. This must be because that magic king took over. So even humans fight wars against one another. That was just monsters who did that. I need to tell Maria my real feelings before I get shipped out to the war. With a little luck, we might even get engaged before I leave. Maria, as in the BF'er? Not likely. Wait, that's a death flag, isn't it? You should still tell her your feelings, right? Woof, woof. Looks like this dog is being kept in the barracks. Is it their mascot? Woofie! That's some good coffee. It's important to stay awake for this work. When I do, work hard. When I break, rest hard. So by no means are we slacking off right now. Oh. That was both of you talking, okay. San Ilia's expeditionary forces are fighting along Grand Noah's border now. I wonder if my best friend is alright. I'm scheduled to join the next expeditionary force, so I need to train my skills while I can. Better drink plenty of liquor. This week is my first vacation in a while. I should go back home and take it easy. Make sure to thoroughly wash yourself. Well then, as a gift, I shall grant you a scent that will arouse your fighting spirit. It stinks! Oh! Ah! He's fast asleep. He seems to have fallen out of his bed. What a terrible place to sleep. Wake up, or you're going to catch a cold. Sometimes I fall out of bed from my boob's weight. So annoying that the cave tunnel to Port Marley has been sealed. Hey, do you know about the cave north of Lulite Village? The cave connects to a port city north of here named Port Marley, but it's been blocked due to the war. It's now impossible to get to Port Marley by land. I wonder when they'll lift the blockade. Even I can't run on top of the sea. As I thought, I need to look cool in armor if I don't want people to look down on me. But if I look too cool, then these soldiers will target me. This is a real dilemma. My, choosing armor sure is tough. To be unable to be fashionable as you desire, I pity him. My friend was killed in the war. I volunteered to join the new expeditionary force to get revenge. Fight to the bitter end for your friend's sake. Hey, cool your head or you'll die too. How about I give you a nice, relaxing wash? I shouldn't say it out loud, but I don't want to be in the expeditionary forces. Grand Gold has a massive army of mechanical dolls and ant girls. That's way too scary. I don't want to fight them. That's alright. Scary things are scary. Sway, sway. At times like these, you should drink. Gregor's tyranny can't be forgiven! Smash it! There you go. If it goes all gun-ho onto the battlefield, it'll quickly get worn out. A reckless kid. Ha! Stamina is important on the battlefield. If you spend your energy showing off with flashy moves, you'll get struck down the moment you tire. I see. I shall have to remember that. Men, training, covered in sweat, wonderful. I want to slowly squeeze all that sweat out of them. Yes, truly wonderful. Could any of them become your husband? I don't like the smell of sweat. Pervert. Did I talk to you? Ah, I did. Okay.